मैं निकलता हूँ मैम।
Okay. Bye. Hi everyone. Thank you for joining the session today. Today's session we are going to discuss with Yogi Tikaram. So Yogi Tikaram is from Nepal and he's been on fruit diet for more than 6 years. And he started at the very small age of around 18 years old. And he has very good experience of healing on fruit, and he has his own fruit farm in Nepal. So let's discuss about his journey today. Hi, Yogi ji. Thank you
Hey,
for joining the
namaste.
session. Namaste.
Thank you very.
Welcome to the session, and thank you so much for attending the session and sharing your insights. It was really nice session with you, both in English and Nepali last time, and I get so many messages these days asking for your number. So
Thank
hopefully
you.
you also get some messages, and you have inspired so many people. So I'm very sure that this session will be attended as well as um, seen by recorded by a lot of people. So let's start with your introduction. If you could tell us about yourself and how did you start fruit journey, why did you start it, and how was it in the beginning?
Hello, namaste everyone. I am Tikaram, and people know me as a name White Yogi. And my journey was started before 6 years old, and at that time I was in very much suffering. Uh, I had so many physical and psychological illness, and I had my whole body was rotting with diseases, and I had acidic body and high acidity in the stomach, and gastritis was there. And another problem was in my uh, joints. I had so much joint pain, and other issue was I had skin diseases all over my skin. I had so many worms and so many infections, and this wasn't healed. I had tried so many treatment like allopathy medicine and Ayurvedic medicines, and I had done so many other alternative ways also, and nothing worked. And then finally, I came to know about a Fruitarian diet, and after that, I treatment was going for like 2 3 years and nothing was happening, and I had not seen any hope in my mind also, and I was so much depressed at that time. And then after I see some hope on the fruit diet and observe the nature also. In the nature also, every animals and species, they have their own diet system, and they have their own way of living. So then I started to go on fruit diet, and within the 3 months I healed completely. I get out
Oh
from all
wow.
the diseases. I became disease
Oh,
free, and
also the
I
skin disease.
yeah, skin disease takes a lot of time because it's not happened due to the one day mistake. It was for lifetime mistake. It happened, but it was cured
What happened at that time? Do you know how did you get that skin disease?
because of too much. I was eating so much meat and
Okay.
so much other like I was not conscious about what I was eating, whatever is in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing was I was mm, using so many antibiotics for the my
Yeah.
acidity. because I had
Okay.
gastritis and chronic
At
gastritis,
a
and it
small
was,
age, just in 16, 17, you already had gastritis.
yeah, so much like from the childhood, and
Oh, okay.
people were
So how,
telling normal.
and you also told that it was about, you thought that it was cancerous, right? Your skin disease.
Yeah, yeah, it was all over my body, and it was not let me to sleep also. Whole night was like so much pain and so much itching sensation, and so much disturbed by that. And the skin was torn like completely black,
Mm.
and it was so much blood used to come from the skin, like when you there was so much itching sensation, and when you rub, like it will
Oh.
blood will come and so much pain will happen. And I was just crying and crying out of pain, and I was thinking it's
But
better
within
to
three
die.
months, everything got cured within 3 months of fruit diet.
Yes.
Wow, that's such an inspiring
Yeah.
story. So how did you start fruit diet? What made you what made you think about fruit diet, and how did you start it? And did you do it under guidance, or did you just do it yourself? How was your initial journey?
It was I had so much suffering. So when you suffer, then only real seeking begins, and real
That's very true.
your dedication on something, and real mind start to work. And then, and your
Yes.
awareness start to work. Then I start to search about the solution. My problem, I didn't know anything. The only thing in my mind was how to solve this pain. Like it
Mm,
was not just a like day. It was every moment. It was reminding me like you have problem here, and you have
mm,
to listen me. Body was like screaming me like you have to listen me, and you have to treat me. So that's why I was like focusing all the time, and I was at that time I was studying Ayurveda doctor, and then there I found this natural ways of life, and there I knew about the diet, and I start to learn and start to watch so many documentaries about Fruitarian and their lifestyle, and they have like so much uh, stories like they have the cure cancer from there also, and I was surprised. And if this happened, I didn't believe at that time, and then to make it believe you have to experience. So then I just did experiment. First I make mind makeup. First I learn
mhm.
from the like media and on the outside internet, and then I had no any guidance. Nobody knew me. I was doing this thing, and I was doing secretly inside. And because your
Your
family
family also did not. Yeah,
no,
yeah,
if you
yeah.
tell other people,
Hmm.
they don't uh,
Understand.
let you.
Yeah, that is
And
true.
I was small at that time, and then I start
Okay.
to doing secretly, and it worked, and all people got surprised, like how much fast you healed, and I became a new person in like just 3 months.
Mhm. So tell us little bit about, okay, we got to know about the physical changes that you were suffering so much. You had gastritis, then the main problem was skin disease, which did not allow you rest anytime because it was paining so much. So that actually gave you motive to search for alternative treatment, because you were like, I have to. It was so much in pain, so you started seeking things. And what happened after that? How did your emotional and your mental state change? Because you told that you were heavy meat eater, and because of that you might have got that skin disease. So what made that shift in you? And tell us a little bit about how experience on fruit diet changed your perspective towards animals and other beings.
In 3 months, my physical problem like all solved, and then after uh, I was like when I wake up in the morning, I used to feel like I was born this today, like I was completely new human being, and so much freshness was there, and so much aliveness was inside me. Like, and after a few like 6 7 months, I start to feel the like there was extremely high voltage of energy inside me. It was burning, and radiating through my every cells, and I could feel my every like cells and every uh, like I become more deeper. I start to experience more deeper life, and then I start to feel the sensation and vibration around the my place, and I start to feel the uh, emotions and all the sensation of the things what is happening in the society and happening with the nature. And then I start to observe like everybody are destroying the nature, and they
Hmm.
are killing the animals, and we are randomly like destroying the nature in so many ways. So and then I start to, in my childhood also I was so sensitive with the animal, because in my society like they used to kill the animal in front of like a child or everywhere in the open space, and I used
Yeah.
to observe and cry so much in the childhood. And then in the childhood I like insisted I will not do eat meat and anything, but there was no any way. And then in the when I grow more and more, then I forget these things. I became like more educated, and then education taught me like you need protein and you need a ecosystem is like this. But when I became protein, then I realized that pain of animal, and then my that kindness start to grow. And then I like become more responsible, and uh, my emotions become more deeper and more sweet also. I was when I become happy, like I was so much happy all the time, and I start to become more like ecstatic all the time. Every cells of my body was dancing with life, and
Mhm.
then uh, but when the in the terms of pain also, if you observe the like sad people or so much animals like they are kept, we are making the animals like slave, and they are captured completely and we kill them. So these things I could not uh, stand there. Like in the before I used to also when I was meat eater, I used to kill the animal and um, eat meat. But now like I cannot like do cannot even think about that. And I just love. I fall in love with like everything, with animals, with trees, with nature, and
Yeah,
now with
I have
people like
also felt that, Yogiji, that the way that I see animals is so different nowadays. It's just been 1 year of being vegan. 1 year back, I was also eating meat because in our society, most of us are raised as non-vegetarian, and any special occasion, any celebration comes with pain. Meat or milk product is always there, so I also never thought about questioning it. I never thought about like this is wrong, because that was condition, that was the I was grown that way. I do remember when I was very small, there was a celebration at my home, then goat was brought, and I was very small, so I was playing with the goat. I think it was there for 2 days and I had built a connection with it, but next after 2 days it was killed for meat, and that really hurt me so much. I was very young, and I questioned a lot of people, but I was like ignored and said that this is normal. This is normal, having meat is normal, and this is nobody listened to my thing that time. But I do remember that was my first incident where I had so much connection with a being, and when I knew that that was killed, it really really hurt me so much. But slowly as I grew up, I think that compassion that I had in me was succeeded by other things, and this that I did not. I grew up being disconnected and started enjoying the taste of pain and all, but I never realize the pain. But this when I turned vegan, when I saw the videos, I could not do it any longer. But on fruit diet now, when I'm in kind of village here and I see lot of animals, I feel that connection, by just seeing their eyes. I just feel that connection that I never felt before. So that has really changed in me, and we were also sharing that thing. So I just feel that when we come to fruit diet, then that compassion that we were born with, is coming back to us. We feel like now we are going back to our childhood and feel connection with the nature. I don't know if that is with you or not. Maybe you also have that experience, but I don't enjoy being in a very crowded city these days. I like silence. I like to be in like trees, and without the noise. And if I have to go to the city with lot of noises, lot of hassle, lot of fast moving life, I don't enjoy it. I feel I don't belong there. So what is your experience on that? And tell us little bit about your farm, that you have built a whole hill farm, such a big area, fruit farm. So tell us little bit about what made you feel, what made you start that way, and how did you start, and how is it going, and how do you feel about it?
So after 1 years of Fruitarian life, my whole body, whole mind, and my whole sensitivity uh, completely transformed. And then I start to enjoy the silence and enjoy the nature. And I used to, my body was like seeking deeply. My every cells of the body was like screaming, "You have to go in the nature. You shouldn't. Your place is not this. And you are born for the living in the nature." Then, when I was eating fruit, and everybody was telling me this fruit is non natural, and you are eating, you will die soon. The people are like commenting so much, and then I did we started to my family, and we started to do open a fruit shop in the Kathmandu, and we
Oh,
we start to sell fruit to the people also, and
okay.
in that journey, then after having like fruit shop for 3 4 months, I realized like where all these fruit are coming from, and people are telling these all are like pesticide and so much chemicals are there. So is there any solution that like, you can produce natural and you can eat natural? The people are telling it's not possible now. Old age like soil is not good and everything. Then I that day I inside I did commitment. I will make it happen. I will produce natural food, and I also eat, and I'll give to the people also. Then that vision start to grow in my mind. So, and the seed, every seed was like I was throwing at that time all the time, like fruit. You eat so much fruit, and seed was like also so much. And whole family, my family was fruitarian, and then we start to collect all the seed and uh, plant in the like nursery or the soil is. Then after a few months, like they start to sprout, and then they are searching for space. So I decided to left, and my whole like city life. We close all the shop and everything, and we went to the my brother and me. He's also fruitarian, and we went to the village, our born village, and we plant all our like that sprouted fruit trees, and we every day like you eat like so much fruit, and if two people like eat fruit, how much seed they like collect? That much seed
Yeah.
like we've all planted there in our like father's land, and that land was full in like 3 months. Like we planted all over the land, and then everything start to grow, and then after we start to ask like we need more space. Then in the near like by the more like we were searching for more land, and then we find one land, whole village, and that village people wanted to migrate. Then we bought the whole like village, and
Oh,
it was
wow.
isolated from the village. It was completely in the mid of the forest, and it was so silent there, and nature is only dominating there. Then
Mm.
we went there, and we buy land, and then we start to plant the whole, and in the like 6 months that also we completed. And during the
Wow.
process every moment is like I cannot forget, because at that time I was living completely like I didn't wear any clothes also. I had like no hair also not combing, like it was like all naturally, like
While
I, yeah, and I was walking barefoot and working like all the time because so much energy was there inside me. So that energy, it was like in the right place. So I put all the energy on like planting trees, taking care of them whole day and night. Like I sleep with the trees, with my they become my like babies, my child. So for like I become like a mother of them, and then I start to I didn't sleep in the house. I just sleep with like trees outside in the field and
in the soil
take.
itself. So you did not have any, like, you were not afraid of snakes or any other insects, or
No,
like
no,
how was that experience going
no. Like
totally wild and sleeping with the trees on
now,
in the soil?
I cannot like even kill the any insect or anything
Mm-hmm.
because that much love I have with them. And
Mm-hmm.
then
He also
if
did
you,
not bite you.
yeah, snakes, I find so much snake. Like everywhere there is snake in the farm, like
Oh,
big big
and
snake.
you were not afraid. They did
No,
not bite you, right?
not update. And
Wow.
there is one saying like you in the village. I don't have experience, but they tell like if you don't eat salt or any cooked food, the snake poison also will not affect you. Like people say that. So
Wow. This
I
is a
that's
new experience for me. Now I'm more excited.
so your body
Okay.
becomes so that much powerful, and your immune system become like so much active. So that if
Okay.
you have any uh, uh, venom, like venomous creature also. I had also experience with the honeybee. Honeybee, they bite me and so much, but it
Mm-hmm.
didn't like affect me.
Wow. Okay.
So
I had
uh,
not met anyone before you who has this like wild experience of sleeping outside with the trees, being totally in the wild. So this is really amazing experience to hear your experience.
yeah, I sleep with the all the like insect, all the bird, all the animals, and they are my friend, and I never like afraid. If you love somebody,
Mhm.
like you cannot be afraid. But if you have something expectation, if you have something in your mind, then you will afraid. So
Mm.
that's how I live like completely in the farm for like 6 years, and that uh, transform my like all my every sales is like now different. My experience at every moment is now amazing.
Oh, wow. So, in between, when you told that now your family is also fruitarian, so mine also, now my parents are fruitarian. My husband is also eating fruit most of the time. So, tell us little bit about how did your family became fruitarian, because you told that you were doing everything in secret. So, how did that transformation happen with your family?
So the secret uh, only last for like a few months. After that, like I
Mhm.
start to heal and I start to become different, and they knew that oh this guy is eating fruit. But in the
Mhm.
beginning, like they couldn't accept. But my energy and my intensity was that much like nobody could stop me, and I was like flood. Like wherever I go, like I used to buy so much fruit and giving all the people, me also eating. I and other like I used to give everybody. People were like so much impacted by this. In the flood, like you cannot control the flood. Like it will take you also with that. So I also become like that.
You were flawed. You took the whole village with you as fruitarian now.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So that's why they my like energy, actions, and your mind, everything affect the peoples around you. So, or if you didn't affect, they will affect you. So, my theory is like I shouldn't be affected by others. I should affect them. So, so then I I didn't tell anybody anything to them. I didn't tell you also become Fruitarian. They naturally like follow me and they start to eat fruit and they also experience the same thing. Then they will tell, oh, this is the must like wonderful thing you tell about me, and then all uh, my brother was also like we started like same time, and other brother also they became fruitarian. And if you create the environment, like suppose if you have so much, if you create your own farm or if you gather like so much fruit around you, naturally the your like people around you also will like their body will naturally do that. Like if fruit is everywhere around the people, they will even they don't think like body will grab the fruit and they will eat. So it's
Wow. Yeah, yeah. I think that has happened with me also. We didn't used to eat this much fruit before, but I started my fruit journey. Then I started bringing lot of fruit. Then my husband, he automatically joined me. Although he's not like on 100% fruit, but he's doing more than me. He's bringing lot of fruit. He's buying lot of fruit. He's feeding other people. Even my daughter, he's doing. And with that energy, I think that transformed the house. And then when my parents joined, and initially they were also not on fruit 100%, but as soon as they joined us in Netherlands, then all of us started eating lot of fruit. So that energy prevailed and other energy went down, so all of us became more
uh,
attracted to fruit.
that's
So I
why
think,
yeah.
yeah. And also, you mentioned that you were buying fruit and giving to others. I think that also really helped in your journey, right? You were like,
Yeah,
we
that is
talk
the
about
important
karma.
point. If
Yeah. So tell
you
us a little bit about that.
yeah, it's if you don't give others, if you about like think about yourself only, then it will not work. Like if you eat also and give also, it will your like happiness and your motivation and your devotion start to grow, and then you will naturally like create a one like a flood around you, and you will also follow with that. But if you just only eat fruit and other people are like eating, if you are not giving other, it is like swimming in the like wrong direction. The water is
Swimming
coming
in
in
only
this side.
swimming pool without the flood.
Yeah, yeah. No, no. There also if you are like swimming in the another direction, the water is flowing in this direction, and you are uh, swimming in the wrong direction. Like that, it will be so hard for you. But if you give your whole energy and your whole like mind and your heart will be like directed in one direction, and you can go with that flow easily. But
I'm really
if you are not
inspired by.
giving, then your mind is in like one direction, your heart is another direction, your energy is
You're
other direction.
struggling. You have inner struggles. Lot
Yeah,
of
so
inner struggles.
that's why we call the karma or devotion.
Mhm.
That means you see the Hanuman also, he was also fruitarian. Hanuman,
Really?
yeah, Hanuman was fruitarian 100%. And
Oh, I didn't.
Ram, yeah, 14 years like he went to the forest. Ram also, he Sita also was fruitarian.
Okay.
So uh, all the people in the like our religion, like we go to the temple, we take the fruit. We don't
Yeah.
take the rice or other things. So because our all
Hmm.
gods are like fruit. So if you also eat fruit, you also become God. So that is the secret.
That is the secret.
Yeah,
Okay. So nice to hear this. And I really resonate. I'm really inspired by you by saying that you were giving lot of fruit to others. So I'm also trying to do that. Where I'm living, there are a lot of children, they really like fruit. And I try to give them as much as possible, although it is not always possible to give every time. But they are also really, really, especially children, are really attracted to fruits. And here they cannot afford it. So when we give them, they
yeah,
are really happy. And
yeah. I
yeah,
want to
so
say like Buddha also tell that he tell that if you are so much hungry, but if you give that food, if you have limited food, and if you give that food to the another more hungry person, the energy will be like double. Like the if you eat the food, the energy like if you give other, that will be more. So
yeah.
so
So you
that is the
also did that. That means you
yeah,
started.
yeah. I
Tell
also
us
now
little bit
also like
about how.
if I have something to eat, I cannot eat like alone. Like if I'll eat less, I'll give to that person who is around me. You have to give them. Then your energy will be like multiplied. But if you eat only alone, and that person will like take your energy, and it will not like your energy will also low, and that person will also feel like not go in the use will be not like impacted, or your karma will be like more and more. It will pile up. So, but to dissolve your
Mm-hmm.
karma, it is the like best way to give food. And after some time, like you will have so much energy. So now I have so much energy. I give food also. I give my service also. I help them if they have problem. If there is some work in the house or there, I just go and serve without any expectation. So that will also help more, and that is the secret of like Lord Hanuman also. He
Mm-hmm.
he was so powerful because he was doing all these things not for himself, for Ram only. So
Mm-hmm.
just by the utterings of Lord
Niswartha
Ram,
bhavana, with the
yeah,
selfless act of giving, only giving and giving.
yeah. So you become like a sun, like you just radiate the energy, and like a fruit tree also. You see, they give like if you give one seed to the like land, it will give you like thousands, millions of seed. So that is the way of uh, universe. So to align with that nature of universe, you have to be like that.
This is so nice, so nice. I'm so inspired by you, and I think I will be more determined now to start giving more and more fruit, not to think just about myself, my family, but start giving fruit wherever I go. I'm doing that little bit, but now I'm more inclined to do it more and more and more, just to give fruit. That's
Yes.
really nice. So tell us a little bit about how your farm is growing, because it's already been 6 years, right, that you have planted, or maybe 5 years. So what are like how many varieties of fruit are there, and how do you spend when you are at the farm? How do you spend your time, and how much fruit do you have, and how do you share it? Like, tell us a little bit about your farm life.
So in 1 year of farming life, I was studying doctorate. I was scholar in my college. I was topper. Like I never become second in my life. I was
Oh.
that much like so much successful in the like education, but I completely left that and I went to the becoming. I choose to become a farmer, and that was also a challenging life for me because nobody will appreciate you, and you will be called a so unsuccessful person. But in 1 year, I became so successful also on that also. I planted so much thing, and first year the banana, papaya, sugar cane, and so many things like fast growing fruit start to like give fruit, and it was all over my farm. Everywhere, wherever you go, there was like something to eat, and that give me like I was tears of like joy was coming every day because of that much abundance like nature was giving me back. And then I feel more motivated. And if I started thinking if I plant more tree, like how much I plant this much, this is happening. If I plant more, how it will happen? Then I plant like all the 5,000 tree, and it was like about more than like 50 varieties of fruit, and every season it will come and go. So
So
after
you had
two,
fruit every season, even in
yeah,
harsh winter, you had
yeah,
something.
yeah,
So you did not have to go
yeah.
fruitless. You did not have to buy
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I designed my
Okay.
farm like the way like whatever time you go, you will find something to eat. So
What will be there in very harsh winter?
winter there will be oranges.
Mm-hmm.
Oranges, I have so many trees, and there are so many things. Mm, there are so many things in my farm that I can also cannot
Don't
just
remember all.
tell. I remember it's so many things. There can be anything, any will something will be there. I cannot like read it.
Mhm.
If you go and search, like the area is big, so you'll find so many things. And banana will be like all the time. And so whatever season you'll go, you'll
How did
find
you plant banana? With the
banana.
saplings?
Yeah, with the sapling,
Okay, okay. And we
banana
also have
and
farm. Yeah.
banana and sugar cane and papaya. And there are some fruit which will just give you the fruit in like 6 months. So
Mm.
that you should plant first, and
Yeah,
then
we are
my
also trying, but we are dispersing the seed just like that. But I think that is not working much. So, how did you start? Like you said that you started with nursery, you planted the seeds in small
yeah.
soils, right? Maybe that
So
is the best option because we are
yeah,
just dispersing the seed in the farm, but we are not seeing much result. It's been three,
so
4 months.
it will take time. Like if you just discard seed, your land should be also so rich. So, but if
Mm-hmm.
your land is not rich, then you have to uh, put in the nursery.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
nursery, like you collect the base seed. Now you use your awareness.
Do you
So
Okay. And do you did you dry the seed before planting or you just planted it? Did you sun
no,
dry it for a few days?
that also will be good. But if you, the best thing is you collect the base seed and
Mm-hmm.
base fruit, and from that
Mm-hmm.
base fruit you collect the base seed.
Seed. Okay.
And the base seed only you plant and grow in the first grow in the nursery, and then go around your farm and you just check and uh, you use your whole body as a like a machine to detect like which place is best for this plant. So you go and check the place and you will feel that where you feel like good to stand. mm, you will your cell, your body will tell you like, oh, this place is good for this plant in this moment. So
Wow,
if you follow your like that instinct and plant, it will happen.
instinct.
It will grow so good. So
Wow,
your
this is
because
inspiring.
every the soil scientists and everybody like they will tell you the this place will be good, but your body is the best instrument which know like all the things, because it body is created from this earth, so it knows about everything about earth and the soil. So I use that
So
method, and
nice.
there are so many ways to, because I am as a farming and farmer, and I also give the training on farming. So
Mhm.
there are so many ways to grow fruit trees. It is the another like whole course. So
We can do that in next session. Little bit
yes,
you can share us insight about how to grow fruit trees.
yeah,
That is really nice.
yeah.
It is so inspiring. Now, tell us little bit about like how this 6 years has been, and or a little bit about all the changes that you have gone through, physical. Or we already know emotional level, and you're talking about the spiritual transformation. And you also told that you just sleep 4 hours and you have abundance of energy and you are just working most of the time. So, and you are working on the farm and you're sleeping in the farm with the nature, with the birds, with the snakes. So little bit, let us dive into that experience about how this 6 years has been to you about the fruit journey. And
So
then
my
after that we
yeah.
might take some questions.
So after the fruit diet of uh, 9 months, my experience of life start to become more deeper. And the first transformation was like when I was in the morning, I just wake up and I was just sitting. I just take a shower and I just sit, and something inside me explode inside me, and that explosion it's was full of like ecstasy. I was feeling so much ecstasy and love inside me, and every cells of my body was dancing with the like ecstasy and sweetness inside me. Too much sweetness, like fruit. If you eat some fruit, sweet fruit, you feel sweetness in your tongue and sometime, but that sweetness was like all over the body. You know, the
Hmm.
every cells was like dripping. Like I was tear was coming from my eyes, but it was from the joy, like so much sweetness was there. And at that time, I was feeling like I have so much power like inside me, like so much power was coming, and the energy was like moving snakes all over my body. That experience start to begin, and day by day, start to like it start to grow more and more. Then I start to tell about these things with the people, and they think it's something disease, something like you have problem
You're gone
because
mad.
of because of fruit diet, like something problem you got. But that was like, I was so much energy. I had so much energy all the time. I was like so much joyful, happy. I was like jumping, and when I walk, I was just not walking. I was bouncing and running. That much energy was there,
And
and so much joy was there. Then I decided if this is problem, it's good problem. I need to.
yeah,
I
I
want
want
to.
to be in this
I
problem.
yeah, for my whole life. I want to be there. Then sometime then after few days like if I if the energy was impacted by so many things. If I just uh, be with the like cook food and other things, that will like lower my energy. And if I just observe the fruit and eat the fruit or juice, it will like go like more and more. So I feel like I start to see the vibration around me, like everything was vibration. It was not just a physical object, and that vibration and your whole body is also vibration. That vibration can be impacted by food. Like suppose if you give food with the lower vibration, your body will also go in the lower
Become
vibration. And if you give the
yes.
food with the higher vibration, like fruits, all fruit are in the higher vibration. So
Yeah.
if you give that, it will go in the that vibration. And then I start to begin all this experiment on the diet and the energy. What fruit, what diet makes you more that raise your energy, and what fruit will lower your energy. I experiment everything, and then I went to the decided to live in the nature completely and in the farm. Then I went there, and when I was doing there, I was like when I I was sitting with the without moving for like so long time without my any uh, intention. And at that time, I was like that state. I was in meditative state all the time, and I was not doing any meditation. Before I was like practicing so much meditation, and nothing had happened. But in this
Same
path,
with me.
like yeah, it was happening. All was happening like naturally. Yeah, my then after like mm, few in the 1 year in the farm, my I was not having. I didn't did any like yoga also at the time. No any nothing spiritual thing practice I did, but I was completely living, experiencing, and living in the spiritual like world or more deeper uh, stillness of a like life. So then I was then after I start to like feel the vibration of the trees, of the fruits, trees, and everything. And in the 2 3 years after like living in nature, I start to feel the some energy. That energy was like I was naturally doing the my body start to do certain moves, and that moves was like
Yoga.
uh, yeah, well yoga, and they call this like so many asan pranayam. It body was doing
Mm-hmm.
naturally, and
Mm.
that in the China like they call chi. You know, chi means like
Mhm.
energy, and qigong or tai chi they call that. That also my body start to do by itself, and I used to dance like so many god. That was naturally happening to me, and I was so many like different kind of sound was coming from inside me, and I was like when I was in the forest, I was roaring like a
That
lion. Like that was sound was coming. I was like crying and so much. Uh,
and you were
I
telling that you did not even bath. you were totally natural. You just were sleeping in the trees, and when the rain came, then you bathe with that.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah,
I did
how,
never. Yeah, at that time I never wear clothes and no bath also. So my skin was like so much. I used to feel I didn't feel any cold or so much hot. If I go into the so much like cold place, I used to feel the warmth was coming out inside me. My I feel that my body is a furnace. And from that, heat is radiating. And when I go to the hot place, I used to feel like some AC is going inside. That much cool I used to feel. And I didn't bath also, and that also my I didn't use any chemicals and all
Mhm.
this thing. Like without bath also, I was like I didn't have any problem. Nobody used to recognize me. This person is bathing and not bathing. So
Yeah, yeah, it is true because the dirt is from the food that we eat. Actually, it's
yeah,
not our body is. If we eat clean, then our body is always clean. No need to do
yeah.
anything
No,
else.
like I was bathing with the like fruit and juices. So I was bathing more. Like people are just bathing in like superficial, like surface level, but I was bathing deep, deep, like bathing.
Clean. Yeah. So nice to hear your experience. It's going to be an hour, so let's see if anybody want to ask anything to you. So is there anybody who wants to ask anything to Yogiji? Please turn on your camera and raise your hand if you want to share anything or ask anything. It has been a wonderful session. He has shared so many things, and he has really inspired a lot of people. I am really inspired. So if there is anybody who wants to connect with him, who wants to ask any question, then this is your chance. Himangshi, do you want to ask anything?
Actually, I just joined right now, but I saw his,
Oh,
earlier session. I want to say
mhm.
really it's very inspiring.
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
so inspiring. Anybody else who wants to ask anything to him or talk about anything? If you don't want to ask, you can even write in the chat. Miraji.
मैले त नेपालीमा सोध्छु है।
Mm.
त्यो
Sundu
बिरुवा
sundu.
रोप्ने बिरुवा रोप्ने बारे आवाज आछ?
Mm.
बिरुवा रोप्ने बारेमा उहाँले चाहिँ छर्नी भन्नुभएको है?
No,
सिडहरू
पहिला
छर्ने
नर्स
बिस
भन्ने भन्नुभयो।
त्यही त
Yes,
सिडस्पट हुँदैन कि यो माटो खराब छ नि त यतातिर त।
uh, like papaya and oranges, this kind of
पपाया
fruit
चाहिँ
you can
हुन्छ।
spread because so
अरू
many
Oh.
seed is
चाहिँ
there. And
Mm.
अरू
so
चाहिँ हुँदैन।
suppose if the
Okay.
fruit is natural, you can like spread because that
Great.
seed are also strong. But if it is
Mm.
not strong, then you can sell because in the like
बिग्रेको छ।
village in the village area like they all the fruit are like naturally by the spread like they people eat and throw
Mm.
the food fruit and
Yeah.
it will sprout and so many big trees are coming but it will happen like more strong with the natural environment and natural soil also so now we have a mind also so we can nurture the every like seed with the nursery.
Yeah. Yeah.
उम्,
So true. Actually, Yogi, I am so inspired by your journey, and I have been following you so much. I've been seeing your reels, and I really want to go to the farm, but this time it was not possible. But next time, I'm sure I will plan it according like beforehand, and I really want to follow your footstep because now I'm living here, not actually it's an agriculture farm, but we have started planting fruits here. And I'm more connected because Kathmandu, in the city area, it is all overcrowded, all noises and all. But in the this farm side, it is so quiet, and it is more connection with people, more connection with nature. So I also really want to follow your journey and start doing fruit farms. So I will connect with you on that level. Let's hear from Satish ji. He wants to ask question to you.
Yeah,
Hi,
I think
Satish
I'm
ji.
muted. Yeah,
Yeah,
can you hear
you are
me?
unmuted now. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So my question is, yeah, I'm like from past 1 year, I'm on completely breakfast. It was replaced with fruits, and then slowly, gradually, I replaced my lunch also with fruit. And now, with Ritisha's help, I could completely do this kind of diet, fruit diet, completely on fruit diet since January 1st. So, any precautions we need to take, like this much fruits only we have to eat, or when we feel hungry, just fill your stomach with any fruits. That's fine, or you feel okay, morning it's only juicy fruit, and then night we can have some bananas. uh, is it any formula is there, or it's fine to eat anything and everything?
So in that, only precaution is like you have to become aware of like a driver. Driver. Our body is a vehicle, and our awareness is a driver. So you have to use your awareness, like how much first body have and how much water. Sometimes your body demands like water fruit. Sometimes it demands more like heavy fruits. So you have to listen to your body only. Okay, listen to your
This is what we
whole
also
body.
always say in Eat
That's
Fruit and Heal. Listen to your body. There is no any other formula, but you have to listen to your body. So
yes,
whenever you are hungry, whether in midnight or morning, you have to listen to your body. That should not be craving, but that should come from your body, the hunger. Then you can eat how much you want, and there is no limitation of how much you can eat, but that should come from your body.
yes,
And you, as he mentioned, that will happen slowly as you are totally on fruit with your the vibration of fruit. And also karma. Yogi also talked a lot about karma in Eat Fruit and Heal. Also, we always say about karma. So without doing right karma, as he mentioned, it will be like flowing in a wrong direction. So if you are not working on your karma, then only by eating fruit, nothing is going to happen. You will start flowing in wrong direction. But if you want to flow in the river, then you have to take care of the karma and listen to your body. Rest of the things will happen automatically. And it is so inspiring to hear somebody who has done this in this level. I've not met anyone doing this like whole fruit farm and transforming
Yeah,
everybody's life. So this is so inspiring
very
to all.
inspiring.
So, Yogi sir,
Yes.
you never had any cravings?
uh, in the beginning, in the fruit diet, like you have a craving, because craving exists because of karma. Or karma means like memory. You have the whole memory of your
Hmm.
like past pleasure. Everybody wants pleasure, na? Like food also, or
Yes.
whatever gives pleasure. People are like seeking only pleasure. So
Hmm.
which
Right.
food, whatever food give pleasure, they will eat.
Hmm.
So only, but after like if you create like so much eating like so much pleasure with the fruit, then you will start to develop a good karma, and that karma will remove that like old craving.
Yeah, that
So
is
in
very
the
true. I have also experienced that, as he's telling. As I worked on karma and distributing fruit, helping other people,
yes,
doing managing this WhatsApp, doing this Zoom session. I used to be emotional binge eater everything was about food to me. And now I don't think about food at all. I don't have craving. If the food is in front of me, sometimes there is shortcoming, and I go, if there is like saltless only steamed vegetable, but other salty food and all that, I don't have craving. So it's all like how much we give to others, and then
Yeah,
our
how much,
destination, our,
how much joyful you are.
yeah.
Suppose if you are dancing and if you are like singing all the time, if you are like laughing and if you are helping other people so much, then the just food taste is so little bit. Like you have so much taste about life, others dimension of life, and that will give you like the like you will not crave anything in the life, even other things, other
Yeah,
material life or other pleasures will be like so small in front
very
of that.
true. Very true. So nice. Muthu Lakshmi ji, can you ask your question?
Yeah. Thank you for the wonderful session. I joined after 20 minutes of the meeting, so I could hear little some messages about the farm that is doing about the fruit seeds and everything that messages. So my question is that I have 6 cents of land in the city. Okay, I live in Chennai and I have a 6 cent. So, um,
Your
is it
voice is not very
possible?
clear.
Okay.
You have, yeah, you told that you have
So,
farm in Chennai.
no, no, I have one ground of land in Chennai. Okay.
Okay.
It is
Mm-hmm.
in the kind of near the city only.
Mm-hmm.
So, when everybody has houses around, can I convert it into a fruit farm, or can I use half the ground for planting the fruit trees and half for the house? That's my question.
Yes, yes, it is very much possible, and nice example is in the city also. I have my mother house there, and there like I eat some fruits, and I was like throwing everywhere seed, and now like whole land like bare land around the house is like now farm to converted into farm. I nobody did anything, just uh, throwing the seed and the mango, the jackfruit, and papaya, banana are all over like around the land, so around the house. And my mother is also now naturally turned fruitarian because of that. And it is in the mid of the city, so it's very much possible. And you just have to give chance to the Mother Earth. That's
Yeah,
it.
true. True. In our house also in the city, my husband he threw papaya seed, and then the papaya tree has come, and then we have a small land left, more house, but in that small land also we have two avocados tree, one guava tree, and one papaya tree.
Yeah.
So
So other
it
thing
and
only you need to give so much care and so much thing. But fruit, they are self capable.
mm,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
and ever
true.
giving, only giving and giving and giving,
Yeah.
not
So they
taking,
only
not
teach
asking for anything.
the theory of like giving, like a son. And we are the son of like the sun. So the fruit are also like they take directly energy from the sun, and they also know only giving. So
Oh,
only
very
thing is
nice.
yeah.
Yes.
So the question is like as Ritisha asked you about snakes and all. In city, if we grow so many trees near our house, is there a possibility? Because I have a government forest next to the my place, so there are already monkeys coming. So I'm just worried if I is it the right choice to plant trees there? Monkeys, snakes, everything will be coming from the nearest forest. Within 1 kilometer radius, there is a great forest which belongs to the government. So
So what do
She's
you want? Like
asking,
you want them to come, or you don't want to them to come? You love animals or not?
I would love to, unless they don't disturb me.
No, they will not disturb you. They just want to eat fruit, and they just want to be around the like natural trees, a natural place. So if you
Oh,
They are
okay.
don't want
yeah.
to be with them, you just uh, be like God. If you want to invite them, then that's also fine.
Don't worry, Lakshmi ji, about animals. They are also here like us, and they will just come to eat
Yeah.
fruit. They are not there. They won't come there to disturb you. They don't have any intention of any ill effect on you. It's just that our fear, that we have been conditioned to fear animals which are not need to be feared. They are not lion or tiger, that maybe they also don't need to be feared. But monkeys and snakes, we don't have to fear about them. So just let them come, let them eat. They will they are not going to disturb you in other way, unless you disturb. So don't worry about that. He Yogi ji has slept in the farm, and he has been with the animals, so he has been with the snake. So don't worry at all.
They are
We,
my friend. So you have to, if you
Yeah,
make me friend,
I
you
can
have to accept me.
understand. Yeah, but my family, no, they are like totally not for this. So I just have to
no.
convince them also. So
As Yogi said, he also did not convince anyone. He had that energy because he did the right karma. He started giving and giving and giving, and he started producing so many fruit himself. Like he helped in production. So with that, everything changed around him. So that is a lesson for us also. If our family member are not in alignment with us, then maybe something is lacking on us. Maybe we are not being that river to flow. Maybe we are not being that flawed. So we start working on karma. We start giving, as he mentioned, buying lot of fruit and giving in the keeping in the house, giving it to whoever we can. That
Even
is
animals
going to
also. We can give the animals also, and they need also in the cities. Like animals are like not getting fruit. So monkey and other fruitarian animals, we have to distribute like fruit. Even the cow also we can give. And I also love that. And fruitarians should do that.
yeah, very good,
Mhm.
so nice. Vaishali has a question. Can you turn on your camera, Vaishali?
Thank you.
Yes,
Hi.
Vaishali.
Hi, Ritisha. How are you?
Hi, I'm great.
Hi, Yogi ji. Oh my God, it was so
Hi, namaste.
inspiring to Namaste. It was so inspiring to hear you. So I've been doing this to get better. I did it to get better. For a while. So I did a high fruit during the day, and then dinner would be sometimes fruit and sometimes steamed veggies or steamed potato and sweet
Oh,
potato. But since I found this group, I want to experiment. I want to feel the best of myself. Like, I want to know what's the other side. Maybe there's some things I don't know, but listening to you, I'm like,
okay.
okay, it is possible to feel the best, and it gave me such a happiness. I'm just so happy listening to you. Like, your face is
Same
glowing.
here. Same here. I get so inspired and so
Oh,
happy just by looking at him, and also I am started following him on Facebook, and I started seeing
wow.
reels and talking to him, the way he talks so silently, so
Uh,
calmly. So
I
it's
know.
so, and the way his life has been, every word is kind of inspiration.
I know. So my face is turning red talking about it, and because I want to feel that too, and that's the only reason I'm doing all fruit. And of course, I do crave because I was eating salads and evening, so I do crave. But listening to you, it makes me more like, no, I don't care about the cravings anymore. I just want to feel what is he feeling. I mean, of course, it's not as easy as the life he's living, but I want to learn more about you. Where do I, Yogiji? Where do I learn more about you? Is it YouTube? Where do I?
Yes. In the Facebook, there is my like channel, Wild Yogi.
Wild Yogi. Okay, I love your
Yeah.
name too, Yogi. When I see your name, I'm like, oh my god. And the way you say meditations and everything, I also do meditation because I also want to feel that. I also want to I don't know, feel the happiest, like a god you said, and everything you said it touched me. Okay, behind the camera, unmuted, no videos. I was being like jumping in my car, driving. I was like, oh my god, this is so good.
Okay.
I'm not trying to get better. I'm just trying to. I'm amazing already, but the way you are, oh my god, I want to feel what you're feeling, and that's just so amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Vaishali, I also resonate with you. Like as I started
Yeah.
talking with him few days back, I have been so inspired, and I really thought that I was doing very good. But after looking at him, I feel that there is so much more,
Oh
and life is going to be more and more better every day.
no, I'm
So
gonna
this
connect to you
has
guys.
really inspired. And with today's session, the biggest takeaway for me is like karma and distributing fruit. I think that was lacking from my side, and I'm going to do that more and more now.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
me.
buying fruit and giving to wherever I can. I was doing it in a little short level, small level, but I really want to do it more. Like with this session, that inspiration so much, and slowly I'm also so much inclined on having my own farm and living with fruits, picking my
No,
own fruits. I'm
I know.
going to do that. That has seed has already been planted, and
Yeah,
hopefully
same.
that will come to
I
the
always wanted to do
someday.
that. I always tell my husband that when I retire, because right now we're leaving US, whatever it is, you. I'm still grateful. I had to be grateful. But anyways, I always tell him that I want to move somewhere, maybe India or somewhere a warmer place where I can have my own farm and everything. I can plant my own things. I did plant the fake plant here because in New Jersey it's like how like it's so cold today, right? Like half of the time you don't know. But I was already thinking because I was looking up what people plant. There must be something planting, right? Like some kind of fruits they're planting. So I looked up apples or they do like pears. I'm like, okay, I'm not a big fan of apples and pears. I usually like mangoes, bananas, papayas, or melons. Okay, but I'm like, I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll
yeah, yeah,
or just
yeah.
gonna do it. But Yogi ji, I just can't. Whatever I'm saying, I don't think so it's justified. But I'm so grateful to know you. I'm so grateful to, and thank you, Ritisha, for bringing him in
Yeah,
because
I'm
I'm
so
happy.
happy that I have found him. And actually, he texted me, and I was so happy to find him. Wow, this is like such a great discovery of having this wild fruitarian in my like circle. And he's from Nepal. So we had this Nepali
I
session also, and we talked in Nepali, and it was such a great experience. So
I
let's
know.
take some other question.
Yeah.
Anybody else wants to ask anything to him or talk to him? Okay, I don't see any question raised. It was so inspiring, Yogiji. This session today is really good, and this is just small part of it. And I would love to have you more and discuss more. Now, maybe next session we can discuss about how to plant trees for beginners. Who are living in cities as well as who have small land, and how can we do that? And also next session we can talk about karma. How did you change your karma, and how can we do ourselves, like how can we do on our part, what are the steps that we can do, distributing fruit to other people, and you mentioned about animals, and we can have some elaboration on that, so that our also life will change like yours. So we would really like to have insight on that, but maybe we can do that dedicated in next session. And it was really really nice talking to you, and you have been inspiring me, and I think a lot of people have been inspired by you. So let's see if there is any question, otherwise we can end the session. Arjun ji ko केही question छ?
मैले उहाँसँग मैले उहाँसँग धेरै कुराहरू गरिसकेको छु। त्यसैले
Oh, okay,
हजुर।
okay, very good. And so okay, anybody else? I don't want to miss anybody's question, that's why I'm asking again. Okay, there is no more question. So, Tika Ramji, thank you so much for joining today's session. And please, if you have anything to share at the end, please share
I
to
have
find this any motivation for other people.
I have so much thing to share. So this much time is not enough actually. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah, we can do it like some series, we can do it
yeah,
again and
series
again.
because I have opened like so many dimensions of life by this like fruit is the key. But when you move the key inside your body, then so many dimension of like universe or life will open. So this like fruit diet is the one dimension, and another when you open the door of your life with the fruit, I have discovered like so many things about the secret of body, and about the mind, and about the human consciousness. So you can see these things in my Facebook Wild Yogi also, Wild Yogi channel, and YouTube channel also I have. And my I am releasing the documentary in this year about my whole life, like 6 years how I spent there and what kind of things I explored there, because I explored about the farming, about the fruit diet, about the yoga, and about the tantra and other so many like deeper dimension of life, yoga life. So uh, in the coming session, these things will offer the
Yeah,
people.
we can do a dedicated session on each topic.
Yeah,
We would really like to hear more from you and be in touch with you. And you have inspired so many of us. And yeah, I hope everybody has enjoyed this session, and whoever will hear the recording will also be inspired by you. So thank you for inspiring all of us, and thank you so much for everything that you have said, and last session and this session. It's been really, really good.
yes, thank you also so much and giving me some platform to share my. It's just a beginning. So every friends, I am just entering in this session, and this is just a beginning. So I have so much thing to share with you, and
And we are
Thank
looking forward. Actually, we are
We
looking
want to
forward.
learn more from you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So we'll
yeah.
be doing like maybe every 2 weeks, or every one session in 2 weeks, like a kind of series with you,
yes,
featuring you, so that we can cover all the topic, and we can learn a lot about you and be more and more inspired.
yes, yes, definitely.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you everybody for attending the session, and very, very, very thanks to Yogiji for giving your time and helping us, and sharing your insight about your journey, and maybe inspiring so many people. So more power to you. Okay, I'm going to end the session today. So thank you so
Thank you.
much, everyone, and see you next time, next session with Yogiji. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Namaste.
Bye.
Namaste. Namaste.